Hi everybody, today we are looking at the BD005 Pro. This is from Kinera. It is a newer model. They had a BD005 before. This one is the Pro model, and it's got some pretty good specs. Let me actually bring it over to the front here. Here's the box. As you can see, it has a 9.2 millimeter beryllium diaphragm dynamic driver and a 395 series balanced armature. Make it clear, make it real. Nice logo. As you can see, there's the blue, and it also comes in this very pretty red and a gray, which I have the gray, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Here is the gray. It is quite stunning, very ergonomic shaped. As you can see there, the filter is a type of nylon mesh filter over the front. Metal nozzle, metal also here for the air hole for the dynamic driver, and a 2-pin connector. And all three colors have this beautiful gold flakes with the Kinera logo as well. I think that the gray is pretty, I think the blue is pretty, and the red is very, very pretty as well. And put that down. It comes with this type of tip, the flat, like very round tire, almost looks like a tire from a toy car, similar to what came on the chassis as the default. I like it. I keep it actually on there most of the time. I do experiment with the tips, but you get a pack with a bunch of different sizes of that style of tip. And you also get a cable, this one being the one with the microphone and remote. So it's going to look a little different from the other cable. There's a 3.5 millimeter L-shaped connection, and it is 2-pin. And I'm going to take the thing and put it off to the side there. And you also get a case, which is a nice accessory to keep your stuff safe. So you get a Kinera branded case as well. Moving over to the tin, you get these tin style, kind of a smokish white, firm enough, standard shaped air tip. You get a whole bag of those actually with the tin. Here's a whole bag of different sizes, and you also get a pair of foam. So that's kind of in the favor of the tin for accessories, including this very nice cable. It is MMCX, not my most favorite of the connections, but it still is a decent connection, and it's quite easy to use. Just pop it on, pop it off. You don't need to worry about direction or polarity. Here we have the nice metal. It's all metal, all aluminum. Comes with a cord organizer. It's a beautiful silver color, silver-plated copper. It's decent. It has decent thing. Now the shape of these is odd, more so than even the Belon, I think. This is more, kind of reminds me of the Urban Fun almost. I don't know if this is going to fit. It gets rounded over the top. It is a nice, minimalistic looking case. I mean, as a matter of fact, the only writing on it is the left and right indicators, and that's it. And then you have the little pinhole. The rest of it is just a 2-part shell of solid aluminum with the MMCX connector, the little paper, I'm going to assume, nozzle. And overall, it looks good the way it is. It's minimalistic. It still makes it look really nice. I dig the Apple kind of vibes on it. But compared to the Kinera actually looks like a custom IAM. If somebody was new to this and you were wearing this, they would probably think you have a custom, because it's just really, really nice looking with that gold flakes and the gold logo as well. Sound signature wise, now we get into the important part. That's what we're basically doing this, comparison for. There is no winner in this, by the way. They're both really good IAMs. It's all going to come down to your taste. We go with the tin first. The tin is slightly more detail-oriented, analytical. It's more neutral. It definitely has some warmth to it, and there's a decent amount of bass there, but it's not going to win any bass contests, that's for sure. It is minimalistic. It is very, very just neutral, just simple sounding with some warmth. Vocals, very good as well. It does very good in the vocals. Highs and bass, everything is just smooth and very proportionate. And you can probably listen to that the whole day, without any problems. I don't think you would ever have fatigue with it. So it's a very warmish, neutral sounding IM with decent quality overall, a smoothness all the way up the band. Nothing stands out, nothing is exceptional. Some people actually have to listen to it a while because at first listening, it's kind of bland compared to others, especially if you're coming from a V shape. And now we get into the Kinera. And the Kinera is also warm, but it is anything but neutral. It has a very nice balanced signature to it. It has very good bass, but more so the mid bass, which has a very nice warmth to it. It has the mid bass, and we get into the mids, and because it's a V shape, yes, there's going to be some recession there. It doesn't mean that it's not clear. It does have some very good clarity to the vocals and the mids. There's a decent amount of instrument separation. And then we get into the highs, which has some really good sparkle without hitting that sibilant zone, without hitting the harshness that a lot of other tunings do. There's no spikes there. It's just very smooth in the treble. And then we get into soundstage. And I didn't get it on the tin, but the tin has a decent, natural, kind of just normal, average soundstage, in my opinion. The Kinera has a little bit more width to it. It's a little bit wider soundstage, but it's still in that natural, in your head kind of zone. It doesn't go way outside of that, and that makes it very pleasant to listen to. Overall, you have a balanced sounding V-shaped IM with a lift in the mid bass, some really good emphasis on the highs without going overboard, an ergonomic shape, and quite honestly, a very fun listening experience with the Kinera. So that would be my choice, to be quite honest. I would go with the Kinera for the listening thing, hands down, only because it's a much funner signature. It's a richer signature. There's some decent soundstage there. There's some decent performance, and the bass, sub bass is still there, although mid bass is a little bit more emphasized. There's still very good bass there. So some decent amount of control with that beryllium driver. And then you get into mids, clear, nice, highs, sparkled. It just is very fun sounding. So you have your neutral sounding can come in handy for some occasions, testing stuff or something. And then you have something that you could just enjoy the whole day. And so that's why I would go with the Kinera over that for the comparison. Two great IAMs, two different signatures, different in the things that they excel in, and completely different looking overall. If I was going to pick a winner in looks, it would be the Kinera, because Kinera is just so beautiful. As a matter of fact, every IAM they make is very, very nice, whereas the tin tend to be more industrial looking, which some people may absolutely love that. I like some bling, and it definitely gives you some bling, and the sound gives you some bling as well. There's fun there. There's stuff in there that this makes the music more pleasurable, as opposed to just listening to the music and hearing the music. You get to enjoy the music just a little bit more, I think, on the Bd005 Pro. That's in a nutshell. I don't know what's your opinion. Let me know what you think, which one's your favorite, and thank you so much for watching.